Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 824. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, that's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out at durhamskywriter.com. This Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening this weekend in Durham. And I invite you to click on that link on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page if you'd like to join me on camera, shoot the breeze, say hello, promote yourself, promote your business, special event, etc., etc. All of that would be super great. And if you could share this out, that would also be great. So let's get started. Now, with it being Saturday, that's why the show's 2 hours early. I do Saturday shows at 10 because I don't want you to miss out on anything. So I start the show early. Also, with it being Saturday, I don't go through the whole document. I just invite you when you have a chance, when you have time, you can curl up with your iPad, whatever, and go through the Skywriter at your convenience. So on Saturdays, I only go through the Let's Go calendar of events page. So that's what I'll be doing today, starting now after I move my keyboard. All righty, let's see what is on the docket for this weekend. It's a lot. In fact, it might be almost too much. So what I'm going to say is I'm just going to run through all of this, and you might just want to go to durhamskywriter.com after the show and then click on Let's Go, because this is too many items, too many events to memorize. But let me get started. So the Durham Farmers Market is going on right now until noon in Durham Central Park, 501 Foster Street downtown. You can park for free by going just west to Morris, and then you park on the Measurement Incorporated parking lot. There's also free parking just south on Foster Street in that parking lot. Okay, Durham Craft Market, same deal. They're in Durham Central Park until noon, and you might not have noticed them, but they're just north of the farmers market in the same park, and you'll just look over there and you'll see a bunch of artists and beautiful works of art, and just go visit them as well. And as you also know, across the street is a playground, so you can air out your kids or grandkids, and Foster Street is blocked on Saturdays, so they can feel free to run back and forth freely and safely. Okay, let's see. Now, this is going on until 1. It already started, but I'm going to go ahead and I think it's a drop-in event anyway. Keep Durham Beautiful. They're hosting the Durham Master Gardeners Pollinator Census Party. So right now they are doing a pollinator count, but you can drop in if you want to meet the Durham Master Gardeners, and they can teach you all about like the native plants, because it's kind of better to plant native plants than maybe the plants that you're used to having wherever you're from, if it's outside of the southeast east region of the United States. So native plants are easier to care for because they're already acclimated to the soil and the seasons and the weather and all that sort of thing. You can learn all about that by talking with the Durham Master Gardeners. So this party is going to be held at the Durham Cooperative Extension Office, which is at 721 Foster Street. It's the same building where Welcome Baby is, and there's some other nonprofits. 4-H is there, and some others. But anyway, 721 Foster Street. Parking might be a little tight. They do have a parking lot that kind of surrounds the building. So if you can't find parking there, you might have to park on the street. And there's probably plenty of parking to be found easily in that area. But that's until 1 o'clock. Let's see what else is happening. And of course, you want to meet the people that keep Durham beautiful. So they're really great. They give away trees in the fall. They also teach us about pollinator, how to plant good gardens for pollinators, because after all, the bees and the moths and whatnot, they pollinate the plants, and that's how we get food. There you go. So you can learn all about that today. Right now, it's happening right now until 1 o'clock. Okay, there's going to this just started. If you happen to be able to hop over there real quick, let me tell you about this event. So the Rainbow Collective for Change, they're hosting the August Rainbow Play Date in Duke Park. The official address is 106 West Knox Street. So it just started a minute ago, and it'll be going on until 12:30. So families that identify as LGBTQIA plus or queer. We're talking about maybe the parents, caregivers, or the children, or the grandparents, cousins, whoever, who are members of the LGBTQ community. They're invited to bring the kiddies. Oh, and also another phrase I should mention is gender expansive. There you go. They don't want to put labels on anybody. Everybody's welcome. So bring the kiddies, and they're going to have coffee for the caregivers when they arrive. And then they're going to have back to school giveaways for the kids. That's super great. And then they're going to have fixings for sandwiches so everybody can make their own lunch at noon. So that should be really cute. And then you are invited to bring a side to share with other families, maybe items from your garden or whatever. If you don't have anything to share because it's last minute, you didn't know about it, that's okay. Now, if the children don't want to play on the playground, they are more than welcome to draw with chalk and play with the bubbles, and also to work on their own art projects. Art supplies will be supplied. So it's free admission, and it's going on right now in Duke Park until 12:30. Okay, this also just started a second ago, but the Redwood Brewerton Club, 4803 Cheek Road, they are celebrating their 65th anniversary. Congratulations, with the Redwood Brewerton Community Fun Day. And that's going to go on. It started just a second ago, and it'll be going on until 2 o'clock. So they're going to have live music by Flat River Junction. They're going to have fun games to play. They're going to have free treats. The Happy Snacks food truck will be there with free hot dogs, cotton candy, shaved ice, and popcorn. So go and celebrate their 65th anniversary. Again, the address, 4803 Cheek Road. Okay, vegan restaurant Pure Soul, which is at 4125 Highway 15501, also known as Durham Chapel Hill Boulevard. They're going to be hosting Small Business Saturday, featuring Supreme Wellbeing. That's going to be today from 11 until 7. So, of course, you can go have enjoy and purchase a vegan meal, but also Supreme Wellbeing will be there offering for sale their sea moss products, including gels, capsules, soaps. And you can also meet the co-owners, Oas Al-Mansour and Asha Sehmet. So this is a monthly pop-up shop. And again, it's going on from 11 until 7. Okay, Boxyard RTP, they're going to be featuring late 70s and 80s funk, R&B, and new wave by DJ Mars today from 11:30 until 2:30. Boxyard RTP is an outdoor venue, 900 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. And it's, like I said, it's an outdoor space. It's free. You just sit and maybe read the Drum Sky Writer on your iPad or laptop or phone while you're sitting there. You don't have to buy anything, but you will smell delicious Korean food, pizza, and barbecue. So you might want to buy some lunch there while you're there. You don't have to, of course. You know what? I just missed. How did I miss the South Durham Farmers Market? Oh, there it is. I skipped right over it. My apologies. When I said Boxyard RTP, that reminded me that the South Durham Farmers Market is going on right now until noon at their new location, Hub RTP, not too far from Boxyard. Their new spot is 500 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54, and it's going on right now. There's plenty of parking, no worries, and that's going on right now until noon. Okay, now let me scroll back down. Let's see. Okay, read that. Oh, not Boxer. Black August in the Park. That is today. Okay, it's going on today, starting at 4. Black August in the Park is an annual event that's celebrated in Durham Central Park, 501 Foster Street, downtown. It's going to be a 6-hour event from 4 until 10. So we're celebrating Black culture. They're going to have music, family activities, information booths featuring key organizations. They're going to have food there. They're going to have beverages. It's free admission. You probably have to buy the food. I'm just guessing. I'm guessing, wherever there's food, people, there's usually food trucks. So that's what I guess is going on there. You can probably have your pick of several different food trucks if my suspicions are correct. And I think they probably are. So that's going to be a really, really super fun event that a lot of people look forward to, going on starting right at 4 o'clock from 4 until 10 in Durham Central Park. Okay, the Bluegrass and Gospel Group, the Hodnet Family Band, they will be giving a free concert at the Sacred Grounds Coffee House, Christian music venue, 2700 North Roxborough Street in St. Paul United Methodist Church. So the music starts at 7:30. It's a free concert, and they will graciously accept any donation that you might want to make. Now there's going to be some jazz tonight. The 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟 Quartet with Darby on drums, Ryan Hansler on piano, Will Ledbetter on bass, Eric Williams on trumpet. They will be playing in concert tonight, starting at 7:30 at the Sharp 9 Gallery Jazz Club. That's on Industry Lane. This is the, what do you call it? The industrial park area, which is right there at Fayetteville Road at Martin Luther King Parkway. Tickets are $30, $20 for students, and then I have a link so you can click and make your purchase in advance. If you like being scared, the Tobacco Road Tours, they're going to be hosting the Durham Dark and Mysterious Ghost Tour from 7:30 until 9:15. Everything starts at Major the Bull in CCP Plaza. So the youngest can only be 8 years old, so this is for 8 and up. This is a 1.5-mile walking tour. You can hear about the local ghost stories that we celebrate here in Durham. You get to explore, well, not to really explore, but you get to see where certain events happened, like the Bull Durham Factory, Crest Store Building, something called Devil's Teacher, Hotel Melbourne. I've heard of that. The Snow Building is still there. And of course, the Lickett Myers Factory. So tickets are $20, $16 for young people between the ages of 8 and, 8 and 14. Okay. So that's going to start again at 7:30, meeting at Major the Bull. Jazz vocalist Kate McGarry and her quartet will be appearing in concert tonight, 8 o'clock at Missy Lane's Assembly Room. Missy Lane's Assembly Room. There you go. 310 East Main Street, which is kind of a new spot downtown. The admission is $30, $24 if you're a member of the Missy Lane Assembly Room. Now, if you're under age 21, you have to have at least like a valid college ID. And if you don't, you have to be accompanied by someone, over 21. So I do have a link so you can click for more information and to make your ticket purchase. Now, here's what's happening tomorrow. Sunday morning meditation at the Shambhala Center of Durham, 733 Rutherford Street, which is right by, what is that street? Is it Hillsborough? It's right west of 9th Street. So I think you know what I'm talking about. So from 9 until noon, they're going to have meditation. You don't have to be there all 3 hours. It's a drop-in event, so you can go whenever you like between 9 and noon. And they can teach you how to meditate if you don't know how. They're going to have sitting meditation and walking meditation. Now, if you simply can't make it, you can attend via Zoom, and that should be almost as good as being there in person. Now, Durham Softball, if you know, they raise funds for local nonprofits by having the players represent the different nonprofits, and then they play softball on Sundays. Again, they're raising funds. Now, going to the softball games, totally free. Have a good time, and you can make donations to your favorite nonprofit if you'd like to do that. And that's usually on Sundays from 11 until it gets dark. Now, tomorrow is going to be a special day. They will be having Durham softball in Pineywood Park, which is 400 Woodcroft Parkway, but special day tomorrow. Donation drive number 25. That's going to be tomorrow. So you can watch the games, then you can go over to the hangout area, and Vets to Vets United will be serving up food for free. They're going to have hot dogs, and they're going to have other snacks. They're also going to be the recipients of the donation drive tomorrow. Let me tell you what Vets to Vets United, what they do. So it's a nonprofit. They pair military veterans with dogs, and the dogs are from the pound. So they're rescuing these dogs at the same time they're rescuing military veterans because, as you might know, their suicide rate is quite alarmingly high. So, Vets to Vets get the two together, the military veteran and the dog, and then they train them together. So the dog is training the veteran's training the dog. They're bonding. And I've been to their graduations, and the military veterans often say that these dogs literally saved their lives, literally. But here's the thing: they're a nonprofit. Um, they need help in terms of dog items, so I'm sure they wouldn't turn down money. It doesn't say that they're looking for money, but what they're looking for, let's see, let me get this. They are looking for dog food, dog toys and supplies, anything canine related. Because here's the thing, the military veterans and their dogs, I don't think they're charged a fee. I don't think Vets to Vets United, I don't think they charge a fee. I think it's all donations and grants and whatnot. And they're really hoping that we can help the military veterans take care of their dogs because, again, I think it takes about 2 years to get through the program. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Dr. Terry Morris, by the way, she leads Vets to Vets United. I think she told me that it takes about 2 years and they don't pay for anything, not even the dog food. So let's help them out with some donations, and that's going to be tomorrow at Pineywood Park. They'll be there from 11. The donation drive is from 11 until 5, and like I said, it coincides with the softball game, so you can have fun watching softball as well. All right. Also happening tomorrow, a vegan restaurant, Pure Soul, 4125 Highway 5501. They're also hosting not only Small Business Saturday, but also Small Business Sunday. They want to make sure that all of us get the chance to shop from Supreme Wellbeing, their guest. And I already described what they do and the names of the co-owners. So that's going to be tomorrow as well. The hours will be a little different. Tomorrow's event will be from noon until 4. Now, if you like old movies, the Carolina Theater of Durham, they have a retro film series where they show film classics. So tomorrow's movie will be an Alfred Hitchcock 1956 classic, The Man Who Knew Too Much. I think I've seen this one. I'm not sure. But anyway, this is going to be from 2 until 4. Tickets are only $12. I have a link so you can go ahead and watch the trailer. Then if you're still intrigued, then you can click on the other link and purchase your ticket in advance. Carolina Theater of Durham, if I didn't mention their address, is 309 West Morgan Street. And with it being a Sunday tomorrow, I'm guessing that parking will be pretty easy to find downtown. Now here's an annual event. This is a big deal. So drummer and North Carolina Central University professor Thomas Taylor, along with guest David Albert and some of the jazz percussion alumni, they'll be hosting Give the Drummer Some workshops to support the NCCU Scholarship Fund. So it's going to be a pretty big deal. If you're a drummer or percussionist, you might want to check this out. This is going to be held at Sharp 9 Gallery, 4608 L Industry Lane. That's the one I mentioned before. It's near the intersection of Fayetteville Road and MLK Parkway. So tickets are $25, and you can learn an awful lot about drums and percussion by attending these workshops. And I have a link so you can click right there for more information and to make your purchase. And then they're going to have a concert later, and I'll get to that in a second. But before that, the Resource Center for Women and Ministry in the South, they're going to be hosting a Jerry Ann King film fundraiser. That's going to be held at the Fruit tomorrow from 3 until 5. So what's going on is that the Resource Center for Women and Ministry in the South, they are in the middle of producing and creating a documentary about Jerry Ann King. She is an activist, a community educator, and organizer. She's a quilter from Warren County. So Crystal from the Warrenists, she might be coming to this event. So we might be doing something together. I'm not sure. But anyway, she's from Warren County, and she's an African American quilter, educator, community organizer. This should be really great because you get to get a sneak peek at what they've done so far with this documentary. And this fundraiser is to raise money so they can complete this documentary. So you can get a sneak peek. You can make a donation of your choosing. You do have to pay to get in, and you can make an additional donation if you like, if you can afford to. So the link is right there for more information and also to make your purchase. Okay. Oh, I didn't tell you where the fruit is. 305 South Dillard Street. That's right over there, right by the railroad tracks, Pettigrew Street. Okay. All righty. Now, if you always wanted to learn how to use tools, you're in luck because the Bull City Wood Shop, which is at 1912 East Pettigrew Street, right off of Bacon, very, very close to the fruit. But anyway, Bull City Wood Shop, they're hosting Beginning Power Tools for Adults Part 2. That's a class where you get to learn how to operate a table saw, router, how to use a router with a router table, handheld router, and drill press. Those are fun. So you get to learn how to use these tools, and then that makes you prepared to take their other workshops where you can make all kinds of really creative items. So they say leave your jewelry at home. You don't want anything to get caught in the machines. Wear long sleeve shirts. Just be really careful. Don't have your hair dangling all over the place. Wear like some kind of a cap. Protect yourself, and then learn how to use these tools. The class fee is $75, and that might sound like a lot, but basically, we adults are funding the free classes for the kids. That's how it works. It's a nice concept. So when you pay your $75, that goes toward sponsoring kids in an after school program where they get to learn how to use tools and make items on their own, which is super nice. And that's going to be from 3 until 5:30 tomorrow. You call this yoga, they're going to host community yoga tomorrow from 5 until 6 in Durham Central Park. So that should be really nice. It's going to be outdoors while it's cooling off. 501 Foster Street. They start with breathing exercises, and then you learn the postures, the slow movements, etc. Really get into this meditation exercise. So it's free, and they do ask that you don't forget your yoga mat. If you don't have a yoga mat, then bring like a nice hefty towel, like a beach towel. And that again is going to be from 5 until 6. Okay, now the 12th annual Give the Drummer Some concert. That's going to be tomorrow at the Sharp 9 Gallery. So that's going to start at 6 o'clock, where drummer and Professor Thomas Taylor from NCCU. He'll be joined by David Albert and some of the jazz percussion alumni. So this concert, they're going to celebrate the North Carolinian, the late Max Roach, and also former Durhamite, the late Grady Tate. So they will be honoring both of them in this wonderful concert. All proceeds will go to the NCCU Jazz Studies Scholarship Fund. Tickets are $40, and then I got the link right there just for you. Click on it, make your purchase. One more event tomorrow. The Moorhead Manor Bed and Breakfast, 914 Vickers Avenue. They're going to be hosting a Jazz on the Lawn concert outside, 6 until 10. That's going to be tomorrow again, 914 Vickers Avenue. So they're going to have an outdoor, not really a jazz concert, but a neo-soul concert by the Tanya Ross Project. They will have a food truck there. They're going to have a DJ there, DJ Mike Dub. They're going to have space for your picnic. That should be cute. They're also going to have chairs just for you. Now you can bring your own lawn chair if you prefer to really have the really lay out like a chaise longue, I think is what they're called. You can bring that. Tickets are $40. and you can click for more information and to make your purchase. So that's a lot for one weekend. Isn't that amazing? Durham is quite the place to be living right now. So let's check the weather, and then I'll let you go. It's so pleasant out right now. It's 73 degrees. It's sunny. Let me see. It's going to be sunny all day long. Nice. The high today is going to be 84. So it seems like today is going to be the absolute perfect day. Now, tomorrow, more perfection. It's going up to 86, and it's going to be sunny all day. I mean, you can't get better than this. You just can't. Now, it looks like Monday, Tuesday, oh, Monday 89. Okay, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is going to be in the 90s, and then in the upper 80s Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So summer is still with us, and I'm very pleased to learn that. So anyway, you have a beautiful weekend, and I'll hope to see you somewhere. I'm going to be out and about this weekend. So enjoy yourself this weekend, and I'll see you Monday live at noon for Bull City Hangout. And don't forget to read the Durham Skywriter at durhamskywriter.com. Ciao for now.